cannot believe any of that. I believe not a rule.
Okay, so side 2 is here, y'all.
Side two is winning right now. Side one, where y'all at?
Yes, thank you.
We'll work on it. It's okay.
We got time. Okay, so before we get started, before the poets actually come up, I need for you all to do a test. So let's pretend I am a 15-year-old poet getting up here saying some of the dopest shit you ever heard in your life. If that's how you feel.
The spirit moved you.
Okay, so a brief synopsis. One mic, and I have yes. Okay, so a brief synopsis of what we're doing here today. How many people in this audience have never been to a poetry slam? Have never, even put your hand up. Have never been to a poetry slam. Okay. Okay, so so poetry slam started in Poetry slam started in late 1980s, early 1990s, and it started by a man named Mark Smith.
So what?
Okay, so what that means, Mark Smith is one of the most humble people you will ever meet in your life. Anytime he is in a space that's poetry related and people introduce him, he gets really uncomfortable, and he has like this idea that like, yeah, Mark Smith, so what? So anytime you hear the name Mark Smith, I need you all to say, so what? Okay, so poetry slam was started in the late 1980s by a man named Mark Smith.
So what? Don't pick up.
Yes, okay. And it is a situation where we pit poet against poet against poet 9 times in this situation. So, what we are going to have poets come up to the stage. They are going to give you their hearts, their souls, their words, some comedy, some sad stuff, whatever comes out. This is a teen slam, teens feel everything tenfold.
Yep.
So whatever comes out, and we appreciate all of the finalists. Y'all are the bombs, and you guys are them. Yes.
So we're gonna go ahead and explain the rules for those. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Eric.
How are you?
Hey, Amy Rosa. How are you?
So we're gonna go ahead and explain the rules real quick. This slam is a little bit different than the other ones you guys can come to if you come to any of the other one mic open events.
As you should have.
There's no elimination between the rounds. It's going to be a cumulative slam. So you're going to hear all 9 poets 3 times, and at the end of it, the top scoring 6 youth will make up Cleveland's 2015 Brand New Voices. Our judges, can you raise your boards real quick, judges?
Yeah, if you are a judge, put your score.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So judges,
I think the poll was.
I'm an English major, but I can count to 5. I promise. Did I get it?
Yes.
Okay. Judges are going to be scoring between. Actually, no, yeah, they're going to be scoring between 1 and 10. Well, 0 and 10.
0 and 10.
Oh, we're being that. Okay.
Yes.
Between 0 and 10, with the option to put 1 decimal point behind, so 7.6,
3.2.
things of that nature, poem. And the other difference is that the judges, when you guys write your score down, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, you're going to hold up your score. We are announcing the scores at this event. The reason being for that is that at Brave New Voices, they announce the scores, and we want to make sure that our youth are amply prepared for that type of environment. So this is more of a preparation for them.
Okay.
That being said, it does add in a new dynamic for the audience. You guys, you have the job of influencing the judges to give poets the score that you think they deserve.
Yes.
So
if you think somebody just got up here and rocked it and they deserve a 10, what kind of noise are you gonna make? And this is not the Apollo. We are not booing anybody.
No.
We are not womping anybody on the stage. That's not the time or place for that.
So if a judge holds up a score of like a 6 for a poem you thought was a 10, how are you gonna feel about that, judge?
Yeah, you can boo the judge. You can boo the judge. Boo the judge.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
There's gonna be 5 scores. The low and high will be dropped. We'll add in the middle 3. So a perfect score is a 30.
Okay. And judges, although the audience is is trying their best to influence you, do not be influenced.
Right.
Give whatever score you
I
feel
mean,
necessary.
what is the audience to you anyway?
Right. So if somebody gets up there and you think they deserve a 7.3, which these poets are dope, so we may not even have that problem. But if you think somebody deserves a 3.7, give them that 3.7.
Hold it up with pride.
Yes,
But
move them. Be prepared.
I also like to say that One Mic Open is in no way responsible for any bodily harm that comes to you after the event. I think we're covered now, right?
We do not.
We're good,
We
right?
actually
just
don't have
closed.
insurance.
Oh,
We don't have insurance.
a lot of we fake it till you make it.
I'm sorry, y'all. We got medical mutual.
We are under
Yes.
together. Are there any other? Oh yes, there's a 3-minute time limit with a 10-second grace period. You will lose 0.5 points for every 10 seconds over. Our timekeeper and keeper of score is going to be Mary Barrett. So,
Poets, your time begins the moment you get on this mic and make noise.
the
So if you come up
moment
to
you
the
get
mic
on the mic
and
and
go,
make noise.
I'm gonna think that's part of your poem. Your time, yes, try it one more time.
Your time has started.
Points will be deducted.
Okay, time conscious. And just as a warning for people who do have kids in here, we do not limit the content that these poets write. So they're coming up here and they're speaking their experiences and how they feel about it and how they want to express it. We're not going to limit them in that capacity. So if language or anything does kind of offend you and you need to step out, please feel free. That's completely up to you.
Just don't walk across the stage.
Because our trip crew, y'all ready? Y'all got
Trip
it?
crew?
The trip crew.
Yes, yes,
Yes, trip crew.
We got one that's not participating.
Can you do the?
Oh, he got.
Okay. There's no way responsible. Let me see. Time limits, scoring, poems, poets, judges.
Judges, y'all ready?
Yeah. Wait.
You not ready?
Are we gonna spill blood?
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay.
You got it?
Finalists, are y'all ready?
Let me shout out our finalists real quick so y'all know. Our finalists are Kaleem, Jamila, Alante, Beverly, Eva, Moon, James, and Zena. That is not the order.
So, for those of you who don't know, typically what we do at a poetry slam is, sounds kind of vicious, but it's actually really not. We are going to spill someone's blood on this stage.
Spill it.
Metaphorically.
Okay. And so pretty much what that means, especially for the judges, this is more for you guys than anybody else. This is a poet that is going to come up and perform as if they are a part of the slam. Okay? So when they get up on the stage, you are going to score them the way you would score one of the poets who are actually in the slam. So if the poet gets up here and gives you a performance that is worth the 8.5, you give them that 8.5. If a poet comes up here and gives you a score that is an 8.5, the poets that come after them, if they are better than that 8.5, give them a score higher. If you think the poet that comes up here after the sacrificial poet needs a little bit more work, 8.4 is lower. Understood? Yes.
You're judging on performance and content. That being said, we don't have a rubric or anything set up like that, so I mean,
It's
however you're moved.
Yeah, poetry is emotion, and the scores can be based off emotion as well.
Yep.
But if you don't like somebody's outfit, giving them a 3 just because
That's petty.
you childish, and that's what's gonna get dropped anyway. So
We should introduce our sacrificial poet.
we should.
Let's do it.
Okay, so our sacrificial poet is none other than Cleveland School of the Arts creative writing alumni, Miss Meech.
If I told you that I wasn't real, would you believe me? Or that I was merely a figment of your imagination, would you question? Sometimes I feel like you don't need me. But with my existence still present, I must have questioned if I told you I could save the world, would you laugh at me? Will my random rants and random facts make you happy if I whispered in your ear every aspect of your future? Would you make a crazy face twisted, nose a little higher than usual? If I told you I packed a toolie that could only uplift, never do any damage, would you wonder if I was pulling your leg, yanking your chain, think I'm just plain messed up in my mental? Well, I must be insane because I'm here but not really. My mind is elsewhere. Trying to figure out the quickest way to world peace, I pack a piece of paper and a pen and I begin on this journey, although I'm still learning. I know I contain the ability. I'm just waiting on y'all to listen to me because see, I've been spitting about my generation, how we all defecating on ourselves, just sitting. 2 into what the celebrities do, and 2 into the newest clothes and new shoes, and 2 consumed in what society wants to see from you. They just want to see you fail so they feel good about themselves. They never believed in you. But I did, and I do, and I want to see all y'all succeed. That's success for me. Tired of the liberating oppression. The steady second guessing us while really telling us we the best, and they just jealous. Be above the influence. Give them someone positive to look up to. Hopefully they follow that. See, I was waiting on the follow back on Twitter. Guess I was a fool to think you'd take the time to follow me. I mean, I'm just the key to unlocking your dreams. Got the power in my hands a little tucked in my jeans, even though I scream nobody's listening. Maybe if I was mainstream or true religion genes was blinded by material things, maybe then you'd at least listen to a sentence, but people won't even listen to God until they're facing a death sentence, so I must be dreaming a little too big for my cranium capacity. But bright lights and cataracts can't blind what I see the future. I see us walking hand in hand, no hard feeling space of beef between us. If I told you I was the gift of world peace, sitting under the tree just waiting to be unwrapped, what would you think?